Happy Wednesday.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh my gosh, me and Mary Catherine are here with you guys today. We're here. We're pumped. Y'all, we have 70 people waiting for this video to start. I was getting stuff ready and I was like, Sadie, how many people? Because earlier, like at the top of the hour, I checked and there was 40.
Wow.
And I was like, that's impressive. And then there were 70. So, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that everybody's here.
I'm so excited you're here.
Yes. So very exciting. Today is like a big day. You know, it's like, this is like, I was telling Mary Catherine, I said, I feel like it's a special live, you know, because we're making an announcement. I mean, I don't know if I call it announcement, more so like a release.
Love it.
It's like more of a release.
Yes. Get ready.
Anyways, hopefully you guys are excited. We've been kind of talking about this for months and months and months about the font pairing book that Sadie has been working so hard on.
Thank you, Sadie.
Oh my gosh, Sadie's the font pro.
So awesome.
I came into this job thinking I'm like, I wouldn't say I was a font pro, but I was like a font lover. Yeah. Sadie also apparently is a font lover too, like I am. So Sadie is producing for us today. She said, I think people thought I might be on the live stream today. I was like, girl, you can get up there.
Come
She's
on
been in enough live streams to know what's going on. So
love it.
I love it. But yes, so we've been working on a font pairing book for you guys. And so we want to show you what that's going to include. There are so many different fonts on the Maker's Gonna Learn website. And you guys, we have people in our community, they're constantly asking us like, which one, what font goes with for this vibe? Which one goes with this one? Like, I don't understand why my project looks weird. And so we thought, you know what, we should start showing you guys how to use these fonts in the easiest and best way possible. And I'm gonna say it, I feel like this tops our Cricut reference guide.
Whoa.
Yeah, so, I mean, the Cricut reference guide is so helpful because it has all like, it's like your little handbook. But I feel like this one is so helpful in that.
You use it every day.
All the time. I mean, I get on our TikTok and Instagram and I'm like, let me look at those font pairings Sadie posted.
Because you forget the names of the fonts. And
I know.
It's just going to be so easy. Just crack it open.
It's crazy. So, if you guys are just joining in, hi, hello, welcome. If you're new here, I'm so glad that you guys are coming to this live stream. Yay. I am going to be showing you all a very cool project today as well. So we're going to be doing font pairing in today's live stream, and we'll talk about it a little bit. But I'm also going to be showing you guys how to do a glitter offset.
Love it.
We didn't even put that in the title, but I thought this will be fun. So we're going to show you how to do adhesive vinyl with a glitter offset. So fun little project today as well. So anyways, I think we should show them what we've been talking about this whole time. I'm going to go overhead so you guys can really see this. So I'm going to go, this is like a little, this isn't the real deal, but y'all, this is our mock-up for our font pairing resource and guide. It's finally here. Is that in the center, Sadie?
Cute.
Isn't it cute? It's the same size as our Cricut Ref Guide. And so I'm just going to take you all through this and kind of show you what it's going to be laid out like. So you can see already, we start off with some basic fonts and look how cute. I just think this is so handy for you guys to have. I mean, look, all of these fonts in here, and we're going to be adding new ones as often as we can. Now, we're not going to release them with this upcoming book, but we're going to continue to do font pairings, and maybe if you guys love it enough, we might do another release. I'm not making any promises. I'm just hinting around because we're always adding fonts. So, you know, they're always going to be changing. So anyways, y'all, I want to say we counted like almost 180 fonts in this book. Y'all, I haven't even seen this font. I miss this Grammy font. Is adorable. Aww. That's so cute. So we have these basic fonts up here in the front. Okay, and then we've got themed pairings here. So this is going to be, we've got gamer theme, groovy disco, fiesta theme, tea party, mean girls.
So cool. I hadn't seen that part.
Yeah.
So cute.
So all of these, if you're looking for a specific font, they're going to be in here. I mean, mermaids. These are great for if you are a party crafter and you want to do like matching themes for a party. I actually use this circus theme right here for Ruby's first birthday. It was a circus theme birthday. And then as you keep going, we have our holiday fonts back here, okay? So we've got holiday pairings, and look, there's Christmas. We've got Halloween, Valentine's Day, you name it. It's in this font book. And y'all, I'm just skimming through, okay? I'm just skimming through. This is going to be a resource that you can have in your resource library, or if you want to get your hands on a printed copy. Tanner said that he did not want to do any printed copies initially. We were like, no, we're not going to fool with that. But y'all, yesterday, on a whim, not even yesterday, I guess it was like this morning, we decided we want to give away 50 of these font pairing books to the first 50 people who sign up for yearly membership.
Nice.
So if you've been on the fence about joining yearly membership and you're like, I don't know if I really want to, y'all, I feel like having the physical copy of this is going to be so just like game changing for your crafting. So if you are wanting to get your hands on one of these and you're currently just a monthly membership, you can upgrade to the yearly. If you're unsure, you can always email us at hi@makersgonnalearn.com. And if you're like, I'm already a yearly member, how do I do that? You can purchase any of our courses and get your hands on these. But I will say there's only 50 and there was already 80 of you guys waiting to get your hands on them before we started the video. So I don't know how many people are with us right now. Do you know, Sadie? We've got 200 people here. So y'all do the math. We've got 50 only of these books. So if you want a printed version of this, go ahead, jump on that. If you are unsure, like where you stand with your membership or what courses you've signed up for, any questions like that, I want you all to email hi@makersgonnalearn.com. And then we're going to answer questions as best as we can in the comments while I'm doing the tutorial. So exciting. You guys are like freaking out about this. Sadie did such a good job. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of jump into, Sarah said I already purchased all of the courses. So that's okay. Sadie's commenting back to you. You have a digital copy, yes. So let us go ahead and jump into the tutorial. So I'm going to show you guys what you're going to need today. Let me show you first of all what we're going to be making. So look right here. You see this. So this is the glitter offset I was talking about. Now I've got stuff in here because I feel like if I took it out you wouldn't be able to see. But we're going to be doing a font pairing, and then I'm going to show you how to create this really cute glitter offset. We're going to be using, have y'all ever heard of Deceit glitter? I was telling Mary Catherine about this earlier.
I love it. It's so pretty.
Isn't it? It's like giving Y2K, like
it's gorgeous
2000s vibes. So we're going to be using this glitter vinyl, and then I'm going to be using just this teal. This is Oracal. You can use Starcraft adhesive vinyl, whatever adhesive vinyl that you want to use in a solid color. I've got a standard grip mat, and then I have this little pouchy. This is from the Dollar General. I got it for $2.50 the other day because I saw these and thought they were so cute. But you can put these on any. I actually linked some for you guys that are relatively cheap off of Amazon. So Amazon's been delivering quick to us. What did we order?
You ordered it yesterday.
Oh, the Kindle case. Yesterday, and it literally is going to be here today.
Yeah.
So anyways, y'all can order stuff on Amazon.
Amazon's rocking.
Yeah. So let's go ahead. We're going to start a new project in Design Space. So I'm going to replace that. Christina Till is gorgeous. Okay, so I've just got a blank document here. Now we're going to be using a couple different fonts, okay? So we're going to talk about font pairing a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and open a text box. And I think I'm going to put hair bows on this one because I need a bag for hair bows. So instead of 5th grade, it's just going to say hair bows, but it's the same concept. So what is Design Space doing? Here we go. I'm going to type out what I want. So it's going to come in as Cricut Sans. If you all have been in Design Space at all, you kind of get that's how it works. But I want to change this to a font called Variant. Now, let's see if we've got this font already. We do. This is a good blocky font. It's kind of like imperfect, but not. So I really like it. It's just like edgy and raw, and I just love it. And then for our other font, we are gonna be using Vintage Jeans. Now, Vintage Jeans is one of my all-time favorite fonts. I think you were saying it was one of yours
I
too.
love it too.
It's so cute. So we're gonna use Vintage Jeans.
It seems timeless.
It is, and it's like a classic.
Yeah, very classic and timeless.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so these are the two fonts that I chose. Now, I want to show you all why, I want to talk about why we chose these fonts. So the main reasons that you would choose a font pairing like this is because Hair is a bold sans serif font and Bose is a script font. So automatically they have really good contrast, okay? Another reason that these work well together is because Bose is a little bit more intricate and Hair is a little bit more clean cut. I mean, it's obviously like rough around the edges, which I like, but it kind of contrasts with the fact that Bose is very neat. It's a very neat script. And so those are just two reasons why you would choose these fonts. Let me show you a font pairing that would not look good for this. I'm just gonna duplicate these and show you ones that would not look good. So let's say we still really love Vintage Jeans, but we're like, I kind of want to do another script. Let me do another script. This is like one of the rules that I try to tell people, just basic font pairing rules. Script with script is not the answer. Script with script is never gonna look good. I mean, if you can find one that looks really good, you can come and tell me. I swear, I think script and script is the best rule to follow as far as like not pairing them together. Let's just pick Taylor. Here's one. I mean, both very cute fonts individually, but it's too busy. Taylor's not a great example because that's more of like a handwritten font in my opinion. Let's pick something that's more like actually a script font. Here we go. Southwest, for example. Again, both beautiful, but it's just too much, don't you think?
Yeah.
So maybe, let's say you loved this one. You're like, oh, I changed my mind. I want to use this font. So let's change Bose to something that would pair well with that Southwest font. So I think we need to find something that is not script, that is more clean cut, straight edges. This West ones might actually be really cute. Let's see. And y'all, you can play around. That's not bad.
I like that.
That's not bad. I want to keep looking. I'm not like married to it. You know what I'm saying? That's a cute font. Not in love with it. And I feel like sometimes it just feels right. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're pairing fonts, you're like, oh, that one looks so good, you know? And it also matters your placement of your text. So like, I don't want to have Bose paired with Hair all the way down here. I feel like it looks better if we like hug it up into that crevice. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like that makes it look a little bit more better. Let's try Twirls and Swirls. Oh, that's cute. See, that feels more right to me. And then you can play around with the sizing. So you could technically just cut it like that if you wanted to. You could make this a little bit smaller. So you can see that one just looks better in my opinion than if we paired two scripts together, okay? But for today's tutorial, we're gonna be using this font pairing over here. I'm just gonna delete these two. We're gonna be using these fonts here. Now, I wanna show you all the finished product again, okay? So this is what we're gonna be creating, okay? So we're gonna actually be adding an offset in the glitter. All right, so I want you all to have a good visual. If you want to screenshot this, you can. I want you to be able to see kind of what we're going to be creating. That way you've got something to go off of. So I've got my fonts ready. Now the first thing I need to do is make sure that my sizing is how I want it. And I think this is going to be pretty good. I want Bose to be just slightly smaller than Hair. So I'm going to select Bose. Now that I've got my sizing right, I'm going to select Bose and we're going to go up here to the offset function. Okay. I'm going to select offset and you can see the offset's going to hit where that blue line is. That's a little bit too wide for me. So I'm going to shrink this down to like 0.17 maybe. Yeah, that'll be good. And then I'm going to hit apply. Okay. So we've got 3 layers here. And the reason I know that is because over here in my layers panel, I've got 3 whole layers. So I'm going to select my offset. I'm going to select hair. So I'm going to hold my shift key down and select hair. So my offset and the word hair are selected. And we're going to hit slice. Y'all know I do this trick all the time. It's one of my favorite design tricks. And we're just going to delete all of these extra layers, and look. You can see so much better the bows now. I just think that's such a fun hack.
I love it too.
Yeah.
So
Have
easy.
you gotten to do this in Design Space? I love it.
Nice.
It makes everything kind of pop, and it separates it while it's still being overlapped. So love that. Now, from here, we've got everything sliced out. Does anybody have questions over what I just did? I feel like everybody's just like, hey, hi, what's up?
Well, I feel like slicing is so nice, especially when you have script fonts, because there can be those like the G's and the Y's that come down so low.
Yes.
And if you're pairing it with a straight across
Right.
sans serif or serif, like you're gonna need
Some
you want them to be
separation.
close enough.
Right.
You don't want to have to separate them too much, but that slice helps them stay together.
It does. It does.
So better. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Love
agree.
it.
Okay, so we've got it exactly how we want it. Now, I'm going to select this, and we're going to combine and unite. Okay, combine and unite. And look, it puts it onto one layer for us. Okay, I'm going to duplicate it. All right, so what did we just do? So far, we typed out our words, we resized them, we added an offset to bows, and then we selected hair and the offset, and we sliced it, and then deleted all of the layers. And then we selected both of them and hit unite, and then we duplicated that. So we've got 2 united layers here, okay?
We've got some folks asking if you would do it again, possibly, or
Yeah.
go through it one more time, that slice.
Yes, of course.
And yes, that first font is variant.
Yes, first font is variant. Okay, let me show you guys. So let's type it out. We're just gonna start here, because this is such a fun way, like a fun technique for you guys to incorporate, and it's so easy once you do it a bunch.
And you can do it with anything, not just
Right,
script fonts
exactly.
and with shapes and
Yes.
anything.
And then we're gonna type out bows, and this is gonna be vintage jeans. And you guys can go back and watch this as many times as you need to until you get it, okay? I'm gonna zoom into this one real close. All right, so we've just got 2 text boxes. One says hair, one says bows. They're in their own distinctive fonts. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to add an offset. So I've just got bows selected only. I'm gonna add an offset, a 0.17 offset, and then we're gonna hit apply. Now, I've got the offset selected. I know it's selected because it's green. And then I'm gonna hold the shift key down and select hair, okay? So only my offset and my hair layers are selected. And then I'm gonna hit slice, okay? Now you can see all these slice results up here. We need to delete every layer that we don't want. So this big black layer at the front, we don't need that. And then you can see these over here. I'm just clicking and hitting delete. And then it did it. Now I put bows up a little bit too high on that one, but that's okay. Make sure if you do it that way, just undo, 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 and then redo what we just did. So it's gonna look more like this, okay? Hopefully that helps you guys going through it one more time. All right, so then after you do that, you're gonna unite your shape and duplicate it, okay? So we've got both of our shapes. I need to duplicate it because I don't know where my other one went. All right, now this is gonna be our colored layer, okay? So this is our colored layer. Let's just make it teal so you guys can know. So you're not like, what do you mean? This is the one we're cutting out of teal. So I'm going to find, that's pretty close. That's pretty close, right? Now, I'm gonna make another duplicate, okay? We've got 3 here, we're getting crazy. So what I'm gonna do, and let's change this one to teal, one of our layers to teal. So that dark gray layer is going to be our glitter layer, okay? And then I've got this teal layer that's kind of filling in for this one over here at the moment. Now I want to have a glitter offset. You can do it to this way, you can do it to this way, you can do it more up. You can play around until you find what you like. I like the offset to be on the left side and kind of on the top. But you don't need it to be too much. The glitter will stand out on its own, so it really doesn't need to be anything crazy. So I've just got it kind of to the side here, okay? Just like that. Now, what you're gonna do, when you get it right where you want it, leave it right there, okay? And we're gonna select all of this. So you're gonna select both of those hair layers and bows. You can see I've got both of them selected over here. And we're gonna hit slice. Okay, let's zoom in and see what this looks like. It looks crazy, okay? But we did it right, we did it correctly. So I'm gonna zoom out and we're gonna need to delete some of these layers. So I'm just gonna move. Now see, we could technically use that, but I like the left layer. We don't need this one. Don't start deleting until you find the layer you need, because you might accidentally delete something you didn't want to. So right here, that's gonna be my glitter layer. Look, y'all.
So perfect.
It just fits right in there. And now I feel like some people are gonna think like, why didn't you just cut 2 of them and then like stack them? Sometimes when you're working with layering vinyl, especially adhesive vinyl, you get like a lip. So if I stacked, like if I just fully printed hair bows and then I didn't slice out the offset, it would give us like a weird bump, like where the offset was. Does that make sense?
It's so thick.
Yeah, because
like there's dimension to the layering.
It does. It gives it some dimension, but like not in a good way.
Right.
So I like to slice it out personally, and the glitter is a little bit thicker, so it really gives you kind of that like weird bumpy effect. So we're just going to delete all those layers, and then we've got everything we need right here. I mean, you can't beat it. So we've got 2 layers, okay? And then now what we're gonna do is we need to resize it. First of all, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So let's get our blank, whatever blank you're putting it on, and we're gonna measure it, okay? So I don't want it to be too big. This is a little small, honestly. I can make it big. I want to fill it up, you know, I want to make it big. So let's do like 5 inches wide. Yeah, let's do 5 inches wide. Now, when you're resizing this, I like to put it together and then select both of them, okay? Because it won't size right. If you size one and then try to adjust the other, don't do that. Try to resize them at the same time. So let's do our width as 5. Did I say just 5 or 5.5? Let's look again. Let's just do 5. I feel better about that. So I'm gonna type in my width 5, hit the tab key, and it's gonna automatically adjust to the other one. As long as that little lock is locked, if you hit tab, it'll automatically adjust your sizing. Okay, now let's go to make it. I'm gonna save my project as hair bows into my projects. And then let's see which layer it wants us to cut. So we're using adhesive vinyl today, so we don't need to mirror our image. But we're gonna start with the glitter layer, okay? So I've got this gorgeous, and I just know this looks so good on camera. Isn't it so pretty? I feel like this glitter looks amazing. It's like dazzling on camera. Make sure, I wanna say this had a protective film over it. Make sure if you guys do get any type of glitters or anything like that, that there's not a protective film over top of it, because it won't cut right, and that's kind of frustrating. Okay, so
oh, it does look pretty. The
isn't
holographic is just like gorgeous.
It's like rainbow. Okay, so this is what we're gonna be cutting. It's pretty intricate.
It is tiny.
It is, but it's okay.
I'm so excited to see.
Yeah, I did it on that one and it was much smaller. But you guys, you know what? I forgot to put my stars. But you know what? Let's go back. We'll do it before we cut everything, because it'll be a lot easier to place. Okay, so we're gonna cancel the cut. And then I'm gonna add in our stars. Now these stars are off of the Makers Gonna Learn website. So I'm just gonna type in stars. Everything's linked below unless you're YouTube updated and it's linked to the right or left. Did y'all's YouTube update? Mine did. And so all the comments and like everything's on the side of the video rather than on the bottom, which is weird, but okay. So I'm going to download that. I'm going to open up the zip folder and we're going to pull in this SVG into Design Space. Okay, let's open this up. I'm going to go to Uploads, Upload Image, and then we're just going to click and drag from our Finder. Alrighty. Upload. Then we're going to add this to our canvas. And I'm going to shrink these down. Now, I only used a couple on my other one. You can contour out any of the stars you don't want. So just make sure your image is selected. And then down here on the bottom right, you can hit contour and select the ones that you don't want. And you can make them as big or as small as you want. I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to flip it horizontally. Let's move this over. Shrink it down, and I'm going to actually contour out this one from that.
Perfect.
That's cute.
Yes.
That's cute. Okay. Now, I need these to cut with my gray layer, so I am going to just change these all to the same color. There we go. And then I'm going to actually select that and then attach them. So I selected the stars, both layers of the stars, and that gray layer and attached them. So they're all going to cut out of the glitter exactly where they need to be. And then I'm going to go to
nice
make it.
catch.
I know. Oh, now look how long my image is. So we're at like 7.5. Let's see, I may need to shrink it down. Ooh, I got a little carried away, guys. I made it too big. So go back again. What I'm going to do is just detach. Just select the layer, detach. I'm going to shrink this. And I don't want to contour out the other one. I like it. I need to contour out that big star. I don't want to, but I'm going to. Maybe I could move it there and then make it bigger. Oh, come on, Design Space. It's not as exciting. I mean, I'll be okay with it, but why don't I just delete that? Let's get this one and duplicate it and then flip it horizontally and put it. I don't like them to be like exactly the same though. Right. This is what I'm going to do. Duplicate it again. We're going to contour out the small one so I can have a big star. And then I'm going to contour out the big one out of that one.
Perfect.
Okay, that's better. That makes me feel a little better. I just wanted a big star, you know. Then I'm going to select all those layers and attach them again. Okay. So I'm going to go make. And then now everything fits in my parameters, I think. Why is it so big? It's still going to be too big. Listen, Lindas. We're just going to shrink it down a little bit. We'll make it to 6.25. That'll fit the entire thing on our piece. Now we're going to go to make it for real this time. Hit continue. And then it's just going to load. And we've already got our vinyl on our Cricut. Does anybody have questions about what we just went over? I'm going to go ahead and go to Browse on Materials, and we're going to hit Hollow Graphic Sparkle Vinyl. That's what I usually cut this vinyl on. And then I'm going to hit Done, and we are going to send this into our Cricut. Now is a great time for you guys to pop questions into the chat box. If you have any, I would love to answer them. You guys are loving it so far. The glitter color.
It's so cute. It's so simple and it's so cute.
I know. It's just a good way to like, don't know, pump up the volume a little, add a little razzle dazzle, you know?
I loved offsets too.
But I want to talk about this. If you guys, I saw a couple people come in late, and I did not want you guys to miss our font pairing guide that we just released today, okay? We only have 50 copies of the physical book to give to you all. Now, if you all are a monthly member and you convert to yearly, you're going to get mailed one of these books. If you're already a yearly member and you want to sign up for another course, if you've been on the fence about signing up for another course, you're going to get one of these books. So make sure that you all are signing up for the classes that you've been on the fence about. And if you become a yearly member today, all you're going to need to do is follow the links in the description, and you're going to want to make sure to use the code CRAFT40 at checkout, and that's going to give you $40 off of our yearly membership. That's a huge deal. Not only that, you're going to get this printed font book sent to you. So it's a pretty big deal. This is a font pairing reference guide for all of the fonts on the Makers Gonna Learn website. So you're going to become a member and you're going to get the font pairing book. I mean, you can't beat it, and you're getting $40 off. I mean, it's a win-win for everybody. So font pairing book is amazing. There's over 180 fonts in here, I want to say. We counted them yesterday, and I cannot remember. Y'all know I can't remember numbers to save my life. I want to say there was 180 pairings. It's a solid book. These are fonts that we go to time and time and time again. There's some in here that I didn't realize we even had on our website because we have so many. Y'all, we have thousands of fonts. It's crazy. Elisa, any tips on how to make text to come out wavy, not straight? Like you're wanting to give it like a wavy effect. We have a video on it. I can try to find that video. If you email us at hi@makersgonnalearn, I will get you the link to that video. Okay. Glitter vinyl. It's a little finicky, so I don't like to remove it from my Cricut until I check that it's cut all the way through. So I've got a pen tool or a weeding tool here, and we're just gonna make sure that it actually cut, because if it didn't, I can send it back through the Cricut. I mean, it looks like it cut decent, but I don't know like that it cut great. Oh, maybe it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Now, with glitter vinyl and with intricate cuts, I like to flip my mat over before I start weeding. And I'm gonna burnish this down because the vinyl gets agitated whenever you're cutting, and it's gonna want to pull up any pieces while you're trying to weed, and we really just don't want any of that. I wanna make sure that the vinyl is stuck to the backer as good as possible. And then we're gonna start weeding. Now I need to cut off the excess of this because y'all, we can't be wasting this beautiful vinyl. We cannot do that. It's hard to see the outlines on this one. I mean, I think the line is like there. Cross your fingers I didn't just cut through our design. I'm like, yeah, that looks about right. So we're just cutting off the excess. And then I'm gonna start weeding. Now go very slow when you're doing this weeding because pieces get lost. I can't talk or breathe while I do this. I'm so sorry. So maybe could have used one more pass, to be really honest with you all. But I think I can still weed it and we'll be fine. But sometimes if you do that second pass, it'll pull up. It'll pull it up, so it like doesn't, it defeats the point. It'll pull up those little pieces. But y'all, this is so worth it.
It's so pretty.
It's so worth it in my opinion. I love this glitter offset. I actually saw a printed sticker that had like a glitter offset, and I was like, surely I could just recreate that, you know? The crafter special. I can make that myself. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting so excited. Okay. You can print, so if you're already a member and it's in your resource library, you can print this out and make your own little book, totally. Okay, so I'm talking about the font resource, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. I'm gonna burnish this down, And then back in Design Space, we're gonna wanna change our base material to, I'm gonna do premium vinyl removable mats. And then we're going to pop this in.
Miss Victoria is asking if they'll have unlimited access to this live, or do you think it'll go away?
Unlimited.
Unlimited. Watch it as many times as you want.
Yep, we'll be here. You can rewatch it all the time.
Yay.
Y'all, next week is May Masterclass. I'm so excited. We're doing a Mother's Day card that Mary Catherine actually created and worked so hard on. And we were gonna do it like last month. And she was like, where did that card go? And I was like, oh, we have to do that for Masterclass. So I did make a post in the Facebook group for our members about like what Masterclasses you wanted to see. We got lots of Canva and 3D paper. And I'm trying to think of what else. There was a bunch, y'all. There was a bunch. You guys really came through with the suggestions. So I'm going to be incorporating those into our master classes in the upcoming month. So hopefully I pick the one that you're wanting. There was a lot of suggestions. So I'm going to do it as often as I can. Erica, no, we're not going to add them to what's there now. We may just do another font pairing release later. I don't know. I'm not saying that we will. I'm just saying there's potential for it. Okay, let's pull this off. And I'm going to remove the excess. Mary Catherine, could you go get me some transfer tape? I just need a little piece. Or two little pieces. Well, one little piece would be fine, really. Okay, and then we're just gonna weed off the excess. Ooh, this color is so good. There was a time in my life where I would only get this color in everything. It was like, it was my holy grail. It was just 2010, this was it. I go through color phases. Like I've been on a lavender kick for about 3 or 4 years now. There was a time in my life where I only wanted white. Like I wanted white bedding. My purse was white. My shoes were white. Like I just wanted white. And then I had a baby pink era. Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay. So we've got both of our pieces now. So if you're new to cricketing, this is a great time to talk about layering vinyl. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna trim off a piece of this because I don't need that big of a piece. And I am going to grab hair bows. Can y'all see? Am I out of screen? Sorry. I'm gonna grab hair bows. So I just put my transfer tape on top of there. And I'm burnishing on top. And then we're gonna peel off the backer. Okay. Listen, if you want your vinyl, if you want it to line up perfectly, sometimes it's staticky. And what I'll do is tape my decal to the, tape it to the desk. Because I don't want it to get static. It gets static cling, you know? So I'm going to tape it. Because I really don't want it to move. It doesn't have to be neat, you know? We're crafting. And then, listen, I can't talk, okay? I got to line this up. You need to just make sure you're checking both sides, checking the top, checking the bottom, and making sure that everything is really lined up, okay? So don't just hold your breath, but not for too long. I'm going to line this up as straight as I can. I've got to go, listen, you don't want to have to look at the back of my head, but that's just how it's going to be for a second. So, oh, okay.
She did it.
We made it. We made it. We made it. Okay, beautiful. And then you're just gonna burnish it down. Now, my stars are like a little bit off of the edges here. If you're real nervy about that, I'm not because it's kind of stuck to it, but I'm just gonna show you guys what you can do. If you get real nervy about stuff like that, just get you a little piece of transfer tape stick it on top there. And then that piece, she'll be fine. She'll make it. Okay, and then we're just gonna remove the backer. Now, sometimes this glitter wants to stay on the backer. So you've got to be real particular when you peel it off. Be really careful. And sometimes I'll change angles. Like if it's coming off weird, I'll pull it from a different angle and it'll pop off the back. I don't know what it is about this vinyl, but the backer wants to stick so bad. And it's just this particular glitter. You can always go back and kind of burnish it back down if you need to. This would make a really fun car decal because it's going to shine in the sunshine.
That's true.
Oh my gosh. I mean, not with it saying here, but
I'm a really big holographic fan.
Yeah. Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay, me too. I love it.
This is my holographic era. Everyone's talking about their colors.
Yes.
Pink or beige. Yeah. I'm just gonna be holographic.
Just holographic glitter, period.
Yes.
Okay. So this is kind of a weird, like wonky blank. I'm going to use the taco method, so kind of fold it in the middle. And then we will just lay that down. You can use a burnishing tool. Burnish it down, y'all. This is so cute. I feel like this is the big reveal.
Oh, it's so cute.
So pretty. See, it's gorgeous. Uh-oh. Where this blank is so kind of wonky, gotta make sure the pieces don't try to come up. Oh, looky there. Oh my gosh, those colors look so good. Okay, look.
Love it.
Doesn't that just make you so happy?
It's beautiful.
I cannot. So, hopefully this was helpful for you guys, and I hope that you try to incorporate this. I'm so glad we went bigger.
Yeah.
So you can really
Very
like
cute.
capture. Is it like really capturing, Sadie?
If you move it slow.
Is it hitting the light now?
That's
Okay.
so pretty.
So I need to see you guys doing your glitter offsets. I want to see it. Okay, cool beans. All right, let's go. That was it, you guys. Oh my gosh.
You could show them how to access it on the site.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys, now that the tutorial's over, I'm going to show you on our website where you would find your font pairing resource. So let's go to Google Chrome. You've got to make sure you're logged in, okay? And we're going to go to our dashboard. And then from here, I may need to log out and log back in because we haven't logged in since like who knows when. I'm going to go to resources and let's see if it's, oh, she's there.
Look.
Okay, I love it.
So fun.
I'm going to click here, okay? And then it's right here. You can just scroll all the way through this. Now you guys, it is a PDF, so you could print it. You could have it professionally printed if you wanted to. But you know, that's a lot more work than us just sending you one for signing up for yearly or getting one of our courses today. So you can see, let's just look how many pages there are. We'll go all the way to the bottom. 50, there's 50 pages of font pairings, 4 fonts per page, y'all, okay? So that's 200, not 180. I've been saying 180, but
Right,
it's 200.
it's 2 fonts. It's 4 font pairings, so 8 fonts per page.
Right, is that right? I'm really bad at math. Somebody tell me. Mary, I have linked the exact glitter vinyl that we use in the description. It's Starcraft, and it's the Deceit glitter. So it looks like glitter, but it's like flat and smooth. Love it. So this is where you would find it. Again, I'll go back just in case you missed it. It's in the dashboard under your resources right here. Now, I talked about it in the beginning. I talked about it in the middle, and I'm going to say it right now before we go. We only have 50 of these printed font pairing guidebooks, okay? We weren't even going to print these, but we know you guys love a printed guide. And I would honestly say, if I had to pick between this and a reference guide, I would want to have a font pairing guide on my Cricut 24/7. I would want to have a printed version of this on my Cricut.
Yep, sitting right there. I can see it.
I feel like I'm always, I just feel like I always like can't come up with the pairings in my brain. And they're themed, so you can go through and be like, oh, I need like a cowboy theme, or I need a space theme. Like, what would I even use? Y'all, it's in the book. It's all in the book. So if you upgrade to yearly, or if you just sign up for yearly membership, if you're brand new, you're gonna get one of these printed and mailed to you today. If you're already a member and you want to get a printed copy, you can sign up for a course, and we're gonna mail those to you, okay? So I just want to let you guys know that. Also, if you sign up for yearly, $40 off today. Make sure you use the code CRAFT40, that's CRAFT40, and you'll get $40 off your yearly membership. If you have questions about your membership, you can always email hi@makersgonnalearn.com. Our customer service team is phenomenal. So just so you guys know, but anyways, I'm so excited about this. I just think it turned out so fun.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, love it.
So pretty.
188 font pairings. Amy did the math for me. Thank you. I said 188, I think. That's so funny. Where would you go to?
There were such intricate cuts, but they're perfect.
I know that we didn't even lose any.
No, like that's tiny.
I know.
It's awesome.
I love it. So, Quanda, you can have it professionally printed at like Office Max or something, or like your local print shop. So, or you can get it from us by getting a class. Love it. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for coming today. We will be back next Tuesday, and we're doing nail decals.
Oh.
We're doing nail decals, okay? Make sure you guys come to that one, because it's going to be really fun. If you like to do your nails, or if you don't and you want to get into it, it's going to be really fun. And we'll be live Tuesday, Wednesday, and our master classes next Thursday. So if you guys sign up for membership, you'll get to be at our master class, our monthly master class. It's going to be so fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I cannot wait to see what you come up with. It's going to be so fun. All right. We will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.